Ji, good evening students. In today's lecture we will start with the general properties of the compounds of alkaline earth metals. General properties of the compounds of alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. So alkaline earth metals form oxides, hydroxides, halides and various types of oxo acids. So in today's lecture we will mainly discuss about the behavior of the oxides, hydroxides, hydroxides, halides and salts of oxo acids. So these are the main compounds of alkaline earth metals. So first we will start with the oxides and hydroxides. Oxides and hydroxides. So all alkaline earth metal react with oxygen to form their corresponding oxides. ठीक है, any alkaline earth metal, may it be beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium or radium, चलो up to barium, they can react with oxygen directly to form metal oxide. ठीक है, so in balanced form this equation can be written as such. So this is your alkaline earth metal oxides. Beside using this formula we can also prepare oxides of alkaline earth metals by the calcination of their carbonates. What does it mean? For example, any alkaline earth metal is it in the form of its carbonate. When we heat it, it can be converted into its oxide and release carbon dioxide gas. So these are the two methods which are used for the preparation of the oxides of alkaline earth metals. So now these oxides are very stable in nature. These oxides are very stable in nature due to their large negative values of enthalpies of formation. Enthalpies of formation, that is written as delta HF. They have very large values of the enthalpies of formation. So they are very stable in nature. Oxides of these alkaline earth metals are very much stable because of their large negative values of enthalpies of formation. They are very stable to heat. Next, except beryllium oxide, all these oxides are ionic in nature. Only beryllium oxide is found to be covalent in nature. Now these oxides are very much stable to heat and they have high melting points. ठीक है, this features makes them a good lining material for the furnaces. दोबारा सुनो बेटा, because these oxides are very much stable in nature. फर्स्ट पॉइंट की है कि these are very much stable in nature. ਉਹਦਾ रीज़न की है बेटा? because of large negative values of enthalpies of formation. next ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ? except beryllium oxide, except beryllium oxides, these oxides are ionic in nature, means beryllium oxide is mainly covalent in nature. They have very high melting and boiling points. ठीक है, so this feature, melting points and boiling points are high and chemically inert, और जल्दी जल्दी बेटा किसी नाल रिएक्शन नहीं करते. सो these oxides are used for lining the inert surfaces of furnaces. Furnaces means बेटा जिसनों असी पंजाबी दे विच पट्ठी कह दिंदे हैं बेटा, तो उन्हां दा जो इनर्ट सरफेस है उन्हां दे उपर भी इन्हां नूं एज अ मटीरियल यूज़ किया जाता है, बिकॉज दे आर वेरी मच स्टेबल टू हीट, केमिकली इनर्ट एंड हायर मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट्स. नेक्स्ट, as we move from beryllium to barium, their basic character goes on increasing. Basic character of what? Basic character of their oxides. ठीक है, means beryllium oxide, next magnesium, calcium, strontium and barium. As we move from beryllium towards barium, basic character increases, and it is even found that beryllium oxide is amphoteric in nature. Beryllium oxide is amphoteric in nature because it can react with acids as well as bases. For example, it can react with acid, hydrochloric acid, to form beryllium chloride plus water. Similarly, this can also react with a base like sodium hydroxide to form sodium berylate Na2BeO2 plus water. So this is your balanced chemical equation. So this reaction shows its basic character and this reaction shows its acidic character. That's why it is amphoteric in nature. All other oxides are found to be basic in nature, means their basic character goes on increasing as we move down the group. ठीक है, similarly accept your beryllium oxide and magnesium oxides. All other oxides are water soluble. ठीक है, only beryllium oxide and magnesium oxide do not react with water. All other oxides like calcium oxide can react with water to form calcium hydroxide. Similarly, strontium hydroxide, barium hydroxide. ठीक है, so only beryllium and magnesium oxide do not react with water. Why this is so? Because both these oxides, beryllium oxide as well as magnesium oxide, have largest values of their lattice enthalpies. ठीक है बेटा, so this is all about the behavior of oxides. Next is the hydroxide. So we can prepare hydroxide of alkaline earth metal by the treatment of their oxides with water. ठीक है, so beryllium oxide and magnesium oxide do not form their hydroxide easily. ठीक है, all other oxide can react with water to form their respective hydroxide. And the features of these hydroxides, the solubility, solubility and basic character of these hydroxides goes on increasing as we move down the group. ठीक है, first is why their solubility goes on increasing as we move down the group. So in the previous lecture we have discussed that solubility depends upon two factors, that is lattice enthalpy and your hydration enthalpy. We are saying that the solubility of hydroxide goes on increasing as we move down the group. So this is because of the decrease in lattice enthalpy. As we move down the group, the decrease in lattice enthalpy is more than that of the decrease in the hydration enthalpy. So hydration enthalpy becomes more than that of lattice enthalpy and their hydroxide will dissolve in water. Next is basic character. Why their basic character goes on increasing as we move down the group. So basic character goes on increasing because of increase in the size of the metal atom, and hence decrease in its ionization energy. ठीक है बेटा, as we move from calcium towards strontium towards barium, the size goes on increasing. If the size goes on increasing, the bond between this calcium and your hydroxide, similarly strontium with hydroxide, become weaker. जिद्दां जिद्दां बेटा metal atom का size increase करता है, this bond becomes weaker in nature and it is becoming easier to break this bond. अगर ये bond जल्दी break हो जाएगी बेटा, it means it will release hydroxyl ion more easily and it will be more basic in nature. Clear beta? So this is all about the variation in the properties of oxides as well as hydroxides of alkaline earth metals. So it is also found that the hydroxides of alkaline earth metals are weaker bases than the corresponding alkali metals. What does it mean? If we compare calcium hydroxide with potassium hydroxide, it is found that potassium hydroxide is more basic than that of calcium hydroxide. And why this is so? This is because of mainly three reasons why it is less basic: because of smaller size, high ionization energy, and 2-unit positive charge on the metal atom. देखो बेटा, जो अल्कलाइन अर्थ मैटल्स ने, अगर ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਅਲਕਲਾइन अर्थ ਮੈਟਲ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਰਸਪੋਂਡਿੰਗ ਅਲਕਲੀ ਮੈਟਲ ਨਾਲ ਕੰਪੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਸਾਈਜ਼ ਸਮਾਲ ਹੈ, ठीक है, उसकी आयोनाइजेशन एनर्जी ज़्यादा है और उसके ऊपर चार्ज भी डबल है एज कंपेयर टू द अल्कली मेटल. एज अ रिजल्ट द बॉन्ड बिटवीन दिस and the bond between this, so this bond, this and this is more strong than this bond. ठीक है, तो इस करके ये बॉन्ड जल्दी ब्रेक नहीं करेगी. अगर नहीं करेगी सो इट विल बी द वीकर बेस एज कंपेयर टू अल्कली मेटल हाइड्रो ऑक्साइड्स. Clear beta? So any alkaline earth metal hydroxide will be a weaker base as compared to the hydroxide of the alkali metals. So next is halides of alkaline earth metals. Halides. So halides of alkaline earth metal can be prepared by the reaction of alkaline earth metal directly with the halogen, like this. Oh, sorry beta, mx2 आएगा, एक मिनट. Like this, or they can be prepared by the treatment of their oxides with halogen acids or the treatment of their hydroxides with halogen acids. Like this. So these are three methods for the preparation of the halides of alkaline earth metals: by the direct combination of any alkaline earth metal with halogen, by the treatment of its oxide or hydroxides with the halogen acid. Here X can be any halogen and M can be any alkaline earth metal. Clear? So now in syllabus we have to discuss mainly the properties of halides of beryllium. ठीक है, और halides of beryllium दे विच भी mainly बेटा we have to discuss beryllium chloride. So now the characteristics of halides of alkaline earth metal, or you can say the main features of halide of beryllium is they are usually covalent in nature. इन्हां दे विच जो bonding है that is of covalent type. Second, because of covalent bond they have lower melting and boiling points. इन्हां दे जो melting and boiling points ने बेटा वो भी comparatively less ने. they are एक्चुअली बेटा जो कोवलेंट है वो मेनली बेरिलियम दे हैलाइड्स होंदे ने. ऑल अदर हैलाइड्स कैन बी आयनिक ऑल्सो. ठीक है, अगर हैलाइड कोवलेंट ने तो लोअर मेल्टिंग एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट होणगे, और अगर हैलाइड आयनिक ने तो उन्हां दे बॉइलिंग एंड मेल्टिंग पॉइंट भी ज़्यादा होणगे. नेक्स्ट, they are soluble. If we talk about the beryllium chloride, they are soluble in organic solvents, means non-polar solvents. They are found to be hygroscopic in nature. What do you mean by hygroscopic? Hygroscopic in nature means they can absorb moisture from the air very easily. ठीक है, and this is the reason why कैल्शियम क्लोराइड किस फॉर्म च बेटा? एनहाइड्रस, जिहदे कोल कोई भी वाटर का मॉलिक्यूल पहला नहीं है. दिस इज द रीजन वाई कैल्शियम क्लोराइड इज यूज्ड एज अ dehydrating agent. देखो बेटा मैं की लिखा है, दे आर फाउंड टू बी हाइग्रोस्कोपिक इन नेचर. हाइग्रोस्कोपिक मीन्स दे कैन एब्जॉर्ब वाटर वेरी इजीली. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट मैं लिखा है कैल्शियम क्लोराइड इज यूज्ड एज अ डिहाइड्रेटिंग एजेंट. मीन्स अगर किसी चीज़ कोल मॉइस्चर मीन्स वाटर ज़्यादा है और अगर आप उसदे विच एनहाइड्रस कैल्शियम क्लोराइड यूज़ कर लिए, इट विल एब्जॉर्ब the water. ठीक है, because it is anhydrous and it is very much hygroscopic in nature, so it will absorb the water from that molecule and can be used as a dehydrating agent. Clear beta? Next, accept halides of beryllium and magnesium. Beryllium and magnesium, they impart color to the flame. They impart color to the flame. Means if we talk about beryllium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium chloride, strontium chloride, barium chloride, etc., it is found that they are colorless. Means they will not impart any color to the flame, but they will impart characteristic flame coloration. Characteristic flame coloration. Why this is so? This is because of the more values of ionization energies in case of beryllium chloride as well as magnesium chloride. So the energy of the flame is not sufficient to excite their electron. ठीक है, all other can excite their electron by absorbing the suitable radiation and give characteristic flame coloration. Next, according to the syllabus, we have to discuss the structure of beryllium chloride. Beryllium chloride. So, beryllium chloride can be prepared by the reaction of beryllium oxide with chlorine in the presence of carbon. This is the best method for the preparation of beryllium chloride. So it will form beryllium chloride plus carbon monoxide. Now this beryllium chloride shows different structure in the solid form and vapor form. It is found that in solid state it exists as a polymer. In the vapor phase it exists as a dimer, and above 1200 Kelvin it exists as monomer. Now what do you mean by polymer, dimer and monomer? Now this beryllium chloride, or you can say any halide of the alkaline earth metal, is electron deficient in nature, because if we want to draw, this will be like this. So this is the basic structure of beryllium chloride, and we are seeing that octet of both chlorines are completed, but the central metal atom, that is beryllium, has only 4 electrons. Clear? So it is electron deficient in nature, so it can accept pair of electrons from its neighboring molecules. ठीक है? So in solid state it forms 2 types of bond. 2 bonds are of covalent type and 2 bonds are of coordinate type. So thick lines shows your coordinate bond. Similarly here next beryllium molecule, 2 covalent bonds and 2 कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड्स. ठीक है. सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट बेरिलियम, 2 coordinate bonds, 2 coordinate bonds and 2 covalent bonds. Means each beryllium is tetrahedrally surrounded by 4 chlorines, 2 by covalent bonds and 2 by coordinate bonds. So this is the polymeric structure of beryllium chloride in the solid state. In the vapor phase, this exists as a dimer like this. So this is the dimer of beryllium chloride in the vapor phase. ठीक है. 2 molecules of beryllium chloride are joined in this way. Clear? And above 1200 Kelvin, it exists as a monomer, means like this. Clear beta? So this is the polymeric form, this is the dimer and this is your monomer. So this is your polymer, this is your dimer and this is your monomer. Clear beta? So this is the structure of beryllium chloride in different states. So this is all about your halides of alkaline earth metals. So next is the last compounds, means your oxo acids of alkaline earth metals. Oxo acids of alkaline earth metals. So oxo acids are mainly carbonates, sulfates, nitrates, etc. We have to discuss the carbonates, sulfates and nitrates of alkaline earth metals. Clear beta? So we will start with the carbonates and sulfates. Carbonates and sulfates of alkaline earth metals. So the carbonates of alkaline earth metals can be prepared by the reaction of their hydroxides with the carbon dioxide. So if you want to prepare calcium carbonate, it can be prepared by the reaction of calcium hydroxide with carbon dioxide and we will get calcium carbonate plus water. Clear beta? So it is balanced. Similarly, if you want to prepare strontium carbonate, it can be prepared by the reaction of strontium hydroxide with the carbon dioxide. Okay? So these carbonates are found to be water insoluble. Generally, the solubility of these carbonates goes on decreasing as we move down the group, or we should write here solubility of these carbonates. The solubility of these carbonates goes on decreasing as we move down the group. Means beryllium carbonate, or you can say magnesium carbonate, are somewhat soluble in water, or you can say they are sparingly soluble in water. Sparingly soluble का मतलब होता है if we want to dissolve them they are not fully dissolved in water. ठीक है, बट इफ यू वॉन्ट टू डिजॉल्व बेरियम कार्बोनेट इन वाटर इट इज कंप्लीटली insoluble in nature. Means the solubility of these carbonates goes on decreasing as we move down the group, and this is basically because of the more decrease in the value of hydration enthalpy as compared to lattice enthalpy. Means as we move down the group the value of hydration enthalpies goes on decreasing. So lattice enthalpy become more than that of hydration enthalpy, and we know that if the lattice enthalpy is more than that of hydration enthalpy the given salt will not dissolve in water. ठीक है, and these carbonates are not very stable towards heat. Means on heating they can release carbon dioxide, but as we move from calcium towards barium their thermal stability goes on increasing. Means barium carbonate will not release carbon dioxide easily. ठीक है, so the solubility goes on decreasing as we move down the group, but their thermal stability goes on increasing as we move down the group because of the increase in the lattice enthalpy. Bond is becoming more stronger. ठीक है, so similar behavior is also shown by the sulfates of alkaline earth metals. Similar behavior means their solubility will again decrease as we move down the group, and their thermal stability will increase as we move down the group. So we are left with the preparation of the sulfates of alkaline earth metals. So alkaline earth metals sulfates can be prepared by the reaction of their oxides with sulfuric acid. So we will get calcium sulfate plus water. So this is the way for the preparation of the sulfates of any alkaline earth metal, and rest of the properties are same as that of the carbonates. I am again repeating, solubility goes on decreasing and their stability goes on increasing as we move down the group. Clear beta? Next is the nitrates of alkaline earth metals. Nitrates of alkaline earth metals. So nitrates of alkaline earth metals can be prepared, they can be prepared by the treatment of their carbonate. They can be prepared by the treatment of their carbonates with dilute nitric acids. Dilute nitric acid. So nitrates of alkaline earth metals can be prepared by the treatment of their carbonates with the dilute nitric acid. So if we want to prepare calcium nitrate from calcium carbonate, the reaction will be as such: calcium nitrate plus your carbon dioxide plus water. So now let me check calcium. 3 plus 6 9, 6 8 9, 1 carbon. So now it is in balanced form. So the nitrates of any alkaline earth metal can be prepared by the reaction of its respective carbonate with the dilute nitric acid. ठीक है. Now question arises about the behavior of their solubility. Nitrates do not show any regular trend in their solubility. ठीक है. It is found that the solubility of nitrates first increases from magnesium to calcium. Here solubility increases and further on moving from strontium to barium, this solubility goes on decreasing. Clear beta? Magnesium towards calcium solubility increases, and then from calcium towards strontium towards barium it goes on decreasing. So they do not show any regular trend in their solubility. And it is also found that the nitrates of alkaline earth metals are not very much stable towards heat. Means on heating they can be converted into their respective oxides also. Clear beta? So this is all about the general properties of the various alkaline earth metals. We have discussed oxides, hydroxides, halides, and then carbonates, sulfates and nitrates of alkaline earth metals. So this is all about the S block element. We have left with only one topic of alkaline earth metal, that is preparation of some important compounds of alkaline earth metals as well as uses of alkaline earth metal. So these topics should be covered by you. So this is all about from my side. Okay, but you have to read the left topics from the book yourself. Clear beta? Thank you.